co-chair, the man who announced that Harris would not be delivering her speech today, rather tomorrow, and while they had hoped that it would be a victory speech, is not what it is looking like. Let's listen in.
We still have votes to count. We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation.
And let's go across to Bhavna Dhaya, who's joining us on the broadcast. The New York Times has already projected that Trump is going to come back to power. While we're still waiting for the results in the 5 swing states, is there any scope, or can we officially say that yes, Kamala Harris has conceded defeat?
Well, you know, I think the numbers tell the story that we want to hear, right? I mean, it's pretty much clear that Trump has already bagged 2 of the swing states, and many more are leading. So I think the numbers, the data is actually telling a clear picture. And I think, you know, as democracies function, I think this particular, backing off from this mention from at the Harvard University, I think that speaks aloud, right? And as the world's largest democracy, that is, we are in India, we try to find these little hints, and we make out that, okay, what's the political message around here? So I think the message is pretty clear. I think Kamala Harris is trying to accept very gracefully that she has to accept defeat here in this, because the numbers are clearly in Trump's favor. And I think it's pretty much clear that he's leading in all the other states. He has very good, robust support in the others. And I think this pulling off from this mention and, delaying it to other, I think it's a clear mention. I think it's a very full blue light hint at what the election result is going to be.
All right, so now we have some breaking news coming in. As we speak, we're getting to know that the New York Times has reported that Trump is projected to become the first Republican to win the popular vote. This is the popular vote we're talking about in 20 long years. So that's what we are breaking right now. And remember, we was in the 2020 election. If we talk about Biden, he won the 51.3% of the popular vote. Trump had secured 46.8% of the popular vote. And I'll go across to one of our guests on that. Jyotsna Sharma, I'll go across to you. Of course, we've been talking about the popularity of Donald Trump, and this time, unlike in 2020 presidential elections, he is trumping the popularity vote as well, as reported by the New York Times.
Absolutely, his popularity has to grow for sure. The 2 failed assassination attempts. People are not, the public was witnessing everything. Why would President Trump have to go through this? Why such attempts happen? So, of course, popularity, infamously or famous, good way or bad way, you become popular. President Trump, of course, is infamous for certain things, but gradually, while the elections reach their heat, his image has changed over the period of time. His commitment to the nation, his unwavering commitment to fight in these elections. So that's where it is. Now we understand that he is a leader. He is a person who has determination, focused towards the nation's growth, focused towards the growth of his own people, the Americans, the average American person. He cares for it. Popularity does not grow by bringing in some Hollywood stars into campaigns as Democrats did. Popularity grew because he was committed day in, day out. At the age of 78, he has a vigor of a age person. His commitment is relentless. And that is what was being witnessed by the people. And that was the Democrats, what they were doing to the country, where America stands today. There was anger amongst the general public. Be it Latinos, be us, the Americans, even the blacks for that reason. So all these have a lot to do bring this popularity vote to Trump and the success eventually as he would be president of America. This is what I would say.
Oh, yes.